Hi, my name is Aaron. I'm a trader and a former chemist from Denver. In the lab, I learned a simple thing. If you start getting nervous during an experiment, it usually means you're doing something wrong. Trading works the same way. If every trade makes your hands shake, your heart races, and you refresh the chart every 2 seconds, that's not trading. That's an emotional experiment on yourself. Today, I want to show you how to switch your brain on in the moments when emotions usually take over. We'll talk about how to stop worry over every trade, stop seeing the market as an enemy, and start treating it like a system you can actually work with. And if that approach sounds like you, logic, percentage-based risk, cold analysis instead of panic, subscribe, drop a like, and check out my Telegram. That's where I share my step-by-step approach, journal templates, and real session breakdowns. Now let's break down what a trader's cold mind is made of, not in pretty words, but in specific actions. Most people think cold-blooded trading is a personality trait, like some people are just born steel, and others aren't. Honestly, that's a myth. In the lab, I saw very smart people fall apart when an experiment didn't go as planned. And I saw others stay calm, not because they had no emotions, but because they had structure instead of, oh, I hope this works. In trading, being calm isn't a character trait, it's a set of rules you follow no matter how you feel. Let's break it down. Number 1, stop thinking in dollars, think in percentages. The fastest way to kill your calmness is doing the math in your head. If this trade hits, I'll make $100. If it doesn't, how am I supposed to live? The moment you think like that, emotions have already won. In the lab, we never said, oh no, if the reaction fails, we'll lose a whole liter of solution. We looked at percentages, concentrations, tolerances. Bring that into trading. Your risk per trade is a fixed percentage of your account. You measure the outcome not as $200 up, but as 3% today or minus 1% today. Once you think in percentages instead of, oh, I lost $50, it becomes, I paid the market 1.5% for data and experience. It's within my system. And just like that, panic drops by at least half. Number 2, one trade isn't a verdict. It's one data point in a series. One of the biggest reasons people burn out is that they turn every trade into a movie. If this one fails, that's it. My day is ruined. My week is ruined. My life is over. In the lab, one experiment means nothing. Not until you realize it dozens of times under controlled conditions. Same in the market. Your strategy is a series of 50 to 100 trades, not one. One trade is just another data point in your statistics. The moment you stop gripping the enter button like it's life or death decision, it becomes easier to breathe. Try asking yourself before a trade, am I trading one trade right now, or am I trading my system over the long run? If the honest answer is one trade because I want to win it back, I want to make money fast, there won't be any cold mind. Number 3, a calm mind isn't no emotions, it's having a plan for what you do next. A lot of people wait for the day they stop feeling stress. Spoiler alert, you won't. I'm not a robot either. The difference is I always know in advance what I do after a win and after a loss. For example, after 2 losses in a row, a 20 to 30 minute break, no doubling down. After a big win, pause, review the plan, no let me squeeze one more. Daily loss limit, say 3 to 4% of the account. After that, trading is banned. When you have these frames, you don't decide what's next inside emotions. The decision was made before the session even started. You just follow the protocol. In the lab, that prevents explosions. In trading, it prevents your account from blowing up. Most people enter like this. Oh, green candle up. Oh, red candle down. That's not analysis, that's reaction. To stay calm, you need a basic sequence. 1, signal, trend, level, pattern, indicator, whatever your tool is. Number 2, check. Is the context right? Is this a news spike against your plan? Is there a conflict on the higher time frame? Number 3, entry only when both the signal and the context match. If you've ever caught yourself thinking, I entered and then I started figuring out why I entered, that's exactly where your analysis collapses. You're jumping into the fire before you've even thought. Number 5, the pause is part of the trade too. The most hated word for beginners is wait, but waiting is where calm gets built. When you sit and do nothing, you have a choice. Either you start inventing signals that aren't there, or you honestly admit the market isn't giving me my setup right now. In the second case, your brain learns no trade is also fine. I don't lose anything by not clicking every 2 minutes. In the lab, sometimes half the shift was preparation, and only a couple of hours were actual reaction. Trading should look similar. More time watching, filtering, selecting, fewer clicks. But every click has a reason. Being calm in trading isn't a superpower for the chosen few. It's the result of how you build your process. You think in percentages, not in dollars. You focus on the series, not one trade. You know in advance what to do after a loss, after a win. You don't jump from I see a candle straight to I click enter. You allow yourself to wait instead of chasing every move. I left the lab to live more freely, but I brought the system with me. And it's the system that makes trading calm and results consistent. If you want to stop riding on emotions on every trade and start thinking like a researcher, not a gambler, subscribe, leave a like, and check out my Telegram. There I show how to build your own cold mind formula, from journals and stats to clear rules for each session. Don't wait for fear to disappear on its own. Build a process where even with fear, you still make decisions by plan, not by mood. And then the market stops looking like chaos and starts acting like a system you know how to work with.